Misinformation, a colonial past, and a botched Ebola vaccine trial all come into play in Ghana as it fights to get the COVID-19 vaccine into the arms of most of the 30 million people who live there. The West African country, praised by the African CDC for its quick response to the pandemic, is now on the front line in the fight against vaccine hesitancy. From the capital, Accra, special correspondent Nabil Ahmed Rufai reports.
The lines at this vaccination center in Ghana's capital, Accra, are misleading. According to polling here, more than 10 million Ghanaians, one-third of the country, say they don't want to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Like the Atakwaku family, traders who live in a small town in the Volta region in eastern Ghana. The vaccination drive hasn't started yet in this part of the country, but it's become a much discussed topic.
I have never been to the hospital to treat any illness. I rely on traditional medicine, so I don't see the need to take the COVID-19 vaccine.
Though the vaccine is not in yet, but some of us have a preconceived idea or minds that we will not take the vaccine once it's in.
Vaccine skepticism had set in among many Ghanaians even before the country received any shots. Some people cite a viral video made by a now discredited doctor in Belgium who claimed COVID-19 was a hoax as a reason for the skepticism.
This vaccine is just not proven safe.
The viral video circulating among Ghanaians has caused many to be hesitant about taking the COVID-19 shots. President Akufo-Addo and his wife were the first in Ghana to get the shot, and they did so on live TV when the country received the first 600,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccines under the COVAX Global Vaccine Sharing Program. It was aimed at dispelling myths about the vaccines.
Taking the vaccine will not alter your DNA. It will not embed a tracking device in your body. Neither will it cause infertility in women or in men.
But Ghana's vaccine hesitancy has roots that predate COVID-19. In the small Volta town of Hohoi, the memory of Ebola vaccine trials by pharmaceutical companies Johnson & Johnson and GlaxoSmithKline in 2015 is fresh. Local media reported that people were given $50, mobile phones and other incentives to be used as volunteers for the tests. Some people say they were not informed of the vaccine's risk, claiming they were going to be used as guinea pigs. This sparked national outrage. Ultimately, the government suspended the Ebola vaccine trials.
People didn't understand the concept very well.
Ishmael Ajiman was among the 36 volunteers selected for one of the Ebola clinical trials. He says the Ebola trials should not discourage people from getting the COVID-19 vaccine.
What happened in 2015, if the education was to go on, if we were to go on with the education and the need or the reason why the test for the vaccine should have taken place in Hawaii, I think people would understand the current situation in which we find ourselves with respect to the COVID vaccine.
The controversy surrounding the failed Ebola vaccine trials is one reason the Atakwaku family is adamant it won't take part in the COVID-19 vaccination.
When the Ebola vaccine trial came up, we didn't understand why they were going to use our people when we didn't have any cases of Ebola in Ghana. Now, I don't trust the COVID-19 vaccine, so I won't allow any of my children to take it.
The Ghana Health Service says it's doing things differently this time.
At no point are you allowed to even induce anybody to participate in a trial. We have adequately learned our lessons from 6 years ago during the botched Ebola trial. And we know that risk communication is key, how we engage our community, what we call community entry procedures, very important. We have to get to our stakeholders. We have to speak to them about exactly what the vaccine trial or the vaccination is about, so that they are able to accept it.
The mistrust about foreign medicine and vaccination in Ghana dates back to the British colonial rule in the 19th century. and still resonates with some Ghanaians after more than 60 years of independence. In the inner city of the capital, Accra, these women look back at a time when people rejected vaccination against meningitis because they did not trust foreign medicine as they did their herbal drugs. Grace Quay remembers.
People were scared of the vaccination during the colonial times when there was an outbreak of diseases because they thought it was meant to kill them. But some of us took the shot.
The rejection of foreign medicine and vaccination by some Ghanaians in the past and the failed Ebola vaccine trials have made it even more difficult to convince skeptics to take the COVID-19 jabs. So far, Ghana has vaccinated more than 800,000 people, including frontline health workers, journalists, and vulnerable groups in all 16 regions of the country.
Ghana plans to buy another 42 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines. That, along with the doses it's already received under the COVAX program, will be enough to inoculate the 20 million people the government says it wants to vaccinate by the end of the year. If Ghana manages to get that many doses, it will still need to convince people to get the shots.
Ghana's health service has begun rolling out campaigns on social media to encourage people to get the COVID-19 vaccination.
Getting vaccinated is one of the best things you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones from COVID-19.
Dr. Bernard Okoboy is a member of Ghana's COVID-19 management team. He says Ghanaians will make history together by getting the vaccination.
People should have confidence in the process. What we are doing is to get more people on video saying that I took it, I'm still fine.
Public health experts say it will take a concerted effort to convince enough people to take the vaccine in order to achieve herd immunity. Back in Hohoi, Ishmael Ajiman is on a personal crusade, going door to door to homes in his community to raise awareness about the vaccines, one person at a time. For the PBS News Hour, I'm Nabil Ahmed Rufai in Hohoi, Ghana.